Hi, it's Josh, and thank you for joining us on this new episode of the Influential You podcast, where we'll be discussing stage 1, unknown, of the 5 stages of professional influence. This topic is geared towards people who may be early in their professional journey, or perhaps you're a mid-level manager who doesn't receive respect from your higher-ups, or maybe people simply don't know your name, or you don't understand why you're not getting promoted again, and yet others are. In other words, you're stuck. If you're seeking more autonomy, more authority, a bigger paycheck, or respect, this is a problem. You need to work on it today. The Influential You podcast is brought to you each and every week by Influential You's self-guided program, Thrive. The Thrive program allows ambitious adults to develop competitive professional skills to advance their personal goals and business objectives. When you join Thrive, you gain access to our proprietary tools and resources that are only available to our Thrive subscribers. Get a better ROI than your MBA and join us for the Influential You Thrive. Use coupon code 30days for a free month to try out Thrive for yourself. Seriously, if you can hear my voice right now and you're not in Thrive, get into it for free right now. Pause the video. I'll be back when you get back. Once again, the code is 30 days. The link is in the show notes and you may cancel at any time. Now, let's get down to business. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to the Influential You podcast. I'm Josh D'Amigo, program faculty member for Influential You and your host for this weekly podcast. Today, we're diving into stage 1 of the 5 stages of professional influence, unknown. If you're unsure which stage you are in your networks, career, or social circles, we have a free quiz that you can take that's right in the show notes. We've entered into a new era. This new era is where the pandemic has revealed the true promise of the internet. We now have the opportunity to work when, where, and however we want. This old traditional metaphor of climbing the corporate ladder has become a relic. It's been replaced by a career that is yours to define. This is the age of professional influence, where we have the power to design the rewarding careers that we desire. In the 5 stages that we teach at Influential You, the first stage of the 5 stages of professional influence is called unknown. In this stage, you are unknown for your true value, and you may be experiencing feelings of frustration, anxiety, maybe some overwhelm. It may seem like others simply have it easier, and you're always left wondering why. Don't worry, we've got you. Now, here's the key problem at this stage. Too much of your focus is spent trading time for compensation. I'm going to say it again because it's really important. Too much of your time, too much of your focus is spent trading time for compensation. You may feel like you're working hard but not getting the recognition you deserve. There is a solution. In this stage, you must focus on amplifying the value of your help. This is a crucial concept to remember. This is about understanding the value of your general and your specialized knowledge while also enhancing the value and lowering the cost of your own personality and transactional behavior. Now that's a mouthful. I'll break it down. To amplify the value of your help, you must showcase your expertise and knowledge. You must take the time to recognize your own personal unique set of skills that set you apart from the rest of your team, group, or organization. By highlighting your specialized knowledge, you'll start getting noticed for the value that you bring, not just the time you're putting in. Many people don't actually know what value is. Well, I've actually spoken with many business owners, and they'll tell me that their value is something like, I'm a nice person, or you can always trust me. I hate to tell you, it's not your value. That's the norm. That's the baseline. It's what should be expected. What you need to know is that value has 2 main elements, and those elements are utility and scarcity. Utility and scarcity. Utility means everybody wants it. And scarcity means only you are able to give it to them. Ask yourself what makes you useful and what makes you scarce. Asking yourself this question in any room that you find yourself in is a strategy that will automatically increase your value. Another immediate way to increase your value is to lower the cost of dealing with you. When you lower your cost, you automatically become easier to work with, and in turn, you become more valuable. Now, let's talk about how to lower that cost. Let's say right now your phone rang. When you look down to see who calls, you'll see that name and then you'll decide to either answer it or let it go to voicemail. Sometimes when people call me, I'll think things like, oh no, this is going to be a long conversation and ain't nobody got time for that. Some people call and they're always complaining. They're always grumpy. Some people call me and they just want to talk about themselves for 45 minutes. Some people are just a walking ball of toxic positivity. No, thank you. You want to have people answer the phone when you call. You want them to be thrilled to see your name on their phone and then answer it. By lowering the cost that they have to spend when they're dealing with you, you automatically increase the chance of them picking up the phone and recognizing your value. Now, here's a couple examples of people that are costly at work. Do they go on and on and on and on and on and on when their boss asks for a simple answer to a question? Do they have to make a comment after every single thing that's said? Do they follow an agenda or just wing it in meetings? Are they always trying to be funny? Are they waiting to be told what to do, or are they volunteering quite specific help? Now remember, this is help that everybody wants, but only you can provide. That, my friends, is value. Now, you may be wondering, what does winning look like in unknown? Well, winning means that you're getting more notice for the value of your specialized help. Your efforts to amplify your expertise and enhance your interpersonal skills are beginning to pay off. You may receive recognition for your contributions, and others begin to seek out your advice and support. Remember, stage 1, unknown, is just the beginning of your journey towards professional influence. By working to amplify the value of your help and enhancing your personality and transactional behavior, you begin to break free from feeling stuck and create new opportunities for yourself. Well, that's all for today's lesson on stage 1 of the 5 stages of professional influence, unknown. Join us next time as we explore stage 2, somewhat known. Remember, your career is in your hands, and with Influential You, you can redefine what winning looks like. Now, here's something that you can do right away. In fact, I'm going to change it up and just tell you something that I want you to do right now in the notes. Tell me what makes you valuable. In the comments, tell me what makes you useful and scarce. I'll give you an example. I'm useful with my enthusiasm and my sales prowess and my happy-go-lucky nature. I'm scarce because that doesn't happen all the time. I'm useful when I'm out making invitations, when I'm inviting people to watch the podcast, when I'm talking to you like this. I'm scarce because in my company, I'm the one they want to do it. So what makes you useful and scarce? Put it in the comments, and if it's really good, you might hear it on a future podcast. I'm Josh D'Amigo with Influential You, and I'll see you next time on the Influential You podcast.